Good morning, Greg Davis. For those who don't know what I really do, I'm going to tell you. I change people's lives. I feed their souls, I nurture their relationships, I add value, as well as up to 50% more square footage of real living space, indoor, outdoor. I create outdoor living rooms and outdoor living spaces. And I just won awards. I'm going to pass this one around. This is one of those awards. And see Kathleen and Rex, they're my landscape designers. They were there for the awards, I was not. This is one that the judges judge best overall of all categories. This is even better than the three first places that I won, so I'm going to pass this around.
Wow.
Right.
I wasn't there for this awards. I was spending time with Nathan and his lovely Carla, fiance, out in Joshua Tree. We had a great, wonderful party sitting watching the sunset, the beautiful stars that came out. We were so far away from the city that when I woke up on Sunday morning and I checked my texts, they told me I'd won all these awards. I had even forgotten that Saturday night was my awards ceremony. That's the power of being connected to the natural life force and being away from the craziness of the city. So, the city is an ugly place in many ways. It doesn't feed what it is that we belong to nature. Our souls just crave to be connected to nature. And this is what I do. I put people out in living spaces outside. By the way, Nathan and Carla have asked me to officiate at their wedding. I'm a minister. And life's really all about relationships, and this is an amazing forum for relationships. We all get together, we all help each other to do the best we can do. These are before and after pictures of the projects we did our awards from. I have special powers, right? Dan Gordon calls those superpowers. It comes from growing up in Hawaii where I didn't have quite the parental situation that was ideal, and so I reached out for some sort of nurturing, and there was this incredible life force in Hawaii. We went every Sunday to church, the Church of Makapu'u. It's a body surfing beach. It's just incredible, deep ocean. And you just sit there with the big ocean waves and the volcano mountains behind you and the blue sky and those Rabbit Island and Flat Island out there, and you just are so at peace. I come here to Los Angeles, buy my first house, I'm horrified. People live like this? It's just bizarre. In Hawaii, we live somewhere between the bedroom and the beach. We don't live in houses. The properties I have out in Joshua Tree is part of my creating environments. I create environments for me, to make me feel good, and I create these environments and realize, wow, it makes other people feel great as well. When I was flipping houses, I would do the curb appeal, do all the landscape, do the things I thought people would really, really love, and wow, they loved it. Some things they didn't like, and I didn't repeat that. But landscape is the #1 curb appeal thing you can do for real estate and selling a house. I'm a professional. I've been doing this for 40 years. A little bit of maturity in my professionalism. I've got to this point where I win awards. These are all the Los Angeles, California Landscape Contractor Association awards. Coming up in a couple months is also the state level. I win awards for that as well. I kind of really don't care about the awards. Obviously, I didn't even remember that I was supposed to be there. But it is a really good marketing tool. How's that for all it takes? But what I really, really care about is creating environments for people. It's my passion. I have incredible passion in doing this. And back to the superpowers. So, I feel energy. I see things in balance. I know how to fix things by moving them around. Years ago, somebody said, do you know anything about that Feng Shui? I said, oh, Feng Shui. Yeah, that's what I do. Basically, it's the placement of objects and how they affect the energy of a space. So when I go out on a consultation, I've previewed the house, I've been on the internet, I've looked at it, 3D, fly around, satellite, looking at the property. And there's a lot of pictures online of people's in their bedrooms, their bathrooms. You can see a lot of their personal life. And I know what I'm doing by the time I get there, and I know the direction that I want to go in. I bring a presentation portfolio that I leave for each client. It has in it a little bio about me. It has the design proposal. It has photographs of postcards I've sent out before. And it has information on Sarah Beck, information on Payam and the fire, information on solar with Falcon, and Shiva's, okay, you can get a second and pay for all of this for getting a mortgage. I'm going to pass this around as well. I leave this with each client. Living space. Houses cost so much these days here on the west side. You get this much square footage of house for this much money. And what I can do is add 50% more living space at a fraction of what it takes to add on a second floor, or add on extra bedrooms or a family room. These are outdoor living spaces, heated, radiant heaters, keep you all nice and cozy in the wintertime, fire pits, arbors to protect you from the sun, furnished areas. What's going on back there? This is where the family lives. This is what I believe that people need to live in this indoor and outdoor environment. To be connected to nature, to get back to what it takes for people to have good relationships. It's not like you go to your room, you go to your room, but we invite friends and family over. It's also one of the things I think is really, really important for families that have kids. So, you know, if you've got kids, you're kind of afraid of, as they grow up, where they're gonna be, whose house they're gonna be at, who are they gonna be hanging out with. But what I like to do is create the environment, starting when the kids are little, that's the place all their friends want to come and hang out. They want to come hang out at our house, because our house is the cool spot. It has everything to do, it has the fun toys. And as the kids grow up, their friends come and stay and play in their home instead of going somewhere else. So it's really good and important for families. This Joshua Desert Retreats, I am wanting to invite all of you to experience what it is that I do. Nathan and Sarah Beck caught the bug, and they're out there doing it. Actually, maybe almost 20 years ago, I went to buy my second house, and it was this big house, and it needed a lot of work, and I didn't buy it. Nathan purchased it just this year. Out of all the craziness of it all. So I want to invite you out there. I'm going to send you an email. I'll send you all an email. For the next month, next 4 weeks, I'll give you guys 50% off. Come and stay, come and experience this, and learn what it is that I do. To sit outside under the stars. Let's see, the other week I was out there and was with some friends, and they said, "What is that? This big white cloud that goes over like that. What is that?" It's not a cloud, it's the Milky Way. It is, the sky is so black and the stars are so bright, it looks like a big cloud rainbow going all the way over the sky. That's the Milky Way. Has anybody seen the Milky Way in Los Angeles?
You see stars in it.
Yes, stars. Real purpose in life is what I preach. Real purpose in relationships is what I practice. I do this for my clients, I do this for my friends, and I'd like to do it for all of you. So, any questions? Yes?
Were you born a master of the art of Feng Shui?
Of course.
Do you want me to tell you about my past lives?
Sure.
Oh, I'm sorry. There we go. Saved by the bell. Thank you very much.